Here we are on the New Zealand Yen 15 minute, and it's a flag pattern I've got in. A little bit unusual, this one. Well, when I say unusual, it doesn't stick 100% to the rules because there's just one variation. It's not a big one, but as a result of it, I've looked at taking targets early. If we look at just here on the 15 minute, this is a potential head and shoulders that we're putting in here. However, we have not yet violated this level, and we have not yet violated this level. So we're consolidating in this range, and so right now I have no bias on the market, bullish or bearish, based on this time frame. What I do have is a very bearish pole. We've got some nice harmonic movement. Apart from this move here, apart from this very last move here that's come up to here, it isn't as harmonic as I like. Now that doesn't stop me from entering a trade, but it does give me a little bit of a warning sign, and it just says to me that I want to be a little bit more cautious and maybe get a better risk to reward than what I'm usually used to. So what I've done here is, for the third touch, which is what I was expecting on this particular type of trade, I've waited for it to come up and test the trend line, and you can see we've had now multiple touches here, and this candle has not closed yet, but it would be nice to see a lower close here. So I've actually risked in this instance 13 pips, and I've put my stop. I've waited for price to go higher so that I can get my stop above the closes of these candles on the 15 minute. That's quite important for me. Sometimes price does spike up to test the candle bodies, not necessarily the highs. And targets, well, instead of playing for a retest down here, what I've actually done is, if we go to the 240 and we zoom in, then I've actually placed my targets well above the closes of these candles, and as we look left here, above these candles as well, and coming in at the 72.50s level, because I believe that if this is a head and shoulders and we do retrace lower, we may not see a retracement all the way down to the bottom. And so I've tried to place my targets in the most appropriate place, the safest place, should I say. So the trade is absolutely valid for me. Whether or not it wins, I have no idea, but that is how I've handled the trade, and we're in it now. And I'll set an alarm for this and see if we can come down and hit targets. Targets are, did I say 30 pips? Yeah, if we can get down there, 30 pips of potential profit for 13 of risk. And we're back for the final part of the video, and unfortunately this was a break-even trade. We came down to targets were at 72.50. We came down to 72.52, so came within 2 pips of my take profit area, and at that point I moved to break even, and then we were stopped out. And so I'm very happy with this trade for the reason that I did not play for a retest of the lows due to the reasons explained in the first part of the video. Just a shame that we fell a couple of pips short of profit targets there, but nevertheless, rules followed, good trade.